Ladies, NBs, and gentlemen, welcome to the Dale Sushi Community Tournament Finals. I am your caster and one of your commentators, Solid Mushroom, and joining me on the mic is...
My name is Noxon, a guy from a little bit far away. I'm here to support Mushroom here, and we hope we see some great matches here.
Yep, I'm hoping to see some real close games. We are streaming Group B, as well as Losers Semis. So, taking a quick look at our Round 1 maps, we have Splat Zones on Mako Mart, Tower Control on Museum d'Alfonsino, Rainmaker on Wahoo World, Clamblitz on Shipshape Cargo Company, and Splat Zones again on Inkblot Art Academy.
Yep, and the teams we are watching right now as they are joining in the lobby are, let me just double check. That's what Z said, and Octo Odyssey. So then let me quick get the colors right, not that I'm mistaking anyone for while in the match.
Getting into... Hang on, I need to double check things. This might break the overlay. Apologies. Oh, it absolutely does. Splat Zones Mako Mart. As you're casting this on my personal Twitch instead of on the Dale Sushi Twitch, the resolutions don't quite line up. So anytime I tab into studio mode, you will see things break, and I deeply apologize for that. That is an issue with OBS.
So, and while we are at it, if you want to watch both streams at the same time, you can do it with multi-stream. I just need to find Mushroom again. I can just post the link there.
I can make things a little bit easier for y'all. Oh, yeah. Hang on. Yeah, I have a bot to snipe links. I apologize. Let me fix that.
Maybe should have checked it beforehand, but...
I definitely should have. I do have a multi-command. And there we go. So now, you should just be able to type !multi in the chat to get the multi-Twitch link.
Oh, wonderful.
It looks like the teams have filed in.
Yep. We are just waiting for the first match to start.
Splatoon's Mecha Mart is a very neutral map. There's a lot of different options you have as far as strategies you can bring into it. There's some good vantage points for... Sorry, go on.
Oh. Sorry, you can either push from the stacks or basically from spawners, from snipe. On Mako marked.
Yep. You can get in with something like a reef slider if you just desperately need to cap that zone.
The teams are getting ready.
I am very curious what strategies we will see.
For sure, there will be some interesting strategies here. The players are playing for the last, I don't know, 4 weeks together? 3 weeks? 4 weeks? So
the tournament has lasted for 4 weeks up till now.
4 weeks exactly, okay. So it seems that the player will know each other.
Yep. I'm not entirely sure these two teams have played against each other in the week-to-week. One major difference from the week-to-week is that for these rounds, it would be best of 5 instead of play all 5.
And so the first one to get 3 wins is going to be the winner of the set. And if I'm not mistaken, they either progress to the winners finals or the losers semis. And then they'll have a fight off against the other teams who are either also losing or winning.
That timer did run out, so let's hope everyone got the gear that they wanted. Ooh, very similar comps on both sides. Would you like to read off the weapons?
We got 2 Hydras on each side, 2 Saps on each side, a Tenta shot and a brush on that's what she said, and a Twice Rusher who gets picked up, and Octobrush who also gets picked up by a bomb, I think, on Splatterday Night Live.
Yeah, we're seeing very similar comps on both sides, as well as a really brutal kill fest right here. We got 3 down. That's a wipeout on That's What C Said. Octo Odyssey was 2 down for a minute there, managed to take back zone, putting a penalty on That's What C Said.
Yep. They're even that fast. We see Inkjet. Can they manage to get a pick? No.
The Ink Rush snuck in from behind, though. Capped that zone.
It is pushing Splatterday Nightlife back to 75 points. Oh. Zone again. Contest. Okay, they're way faster than anticipated. The brush gets picked up. Cooler in the zone, and Hydra is the last one standing.
Octo Odyssey definitely has a chokehold on that zone. Getting the flip.
Wait, it's Octo Odyssey, not Splatterday Night Live. My bad.
Blink Strike comes out, manages to cap zone back for That's What She Said, or That's What C Said.
Okay, 2 downs on Octo Odyssey. Octo Brush is trying to defend the drop. Both have cooler in.
See a Zipcaster coming out, pressuring that Hydra.
Yep, now the backline is gone, so what are they doing? They picking up the brush in the zone.
That's what he said. Popping a Tri-Strike, trying to dislodge.
but they can't quite put a stop to the zones timer.
Octo Odyssey out of penalty and extending their lead.
Yep, and that's what Steve said is already respawning. That's some some gains on Octo Odyssey. The Brush is trying to get their pick on the stack, and
The
that's
Booyah Bomb
the
helps
zone.
to cap that zone. A well-timed Booyah Bomb. Octo Odyssey down to 18 points remaining. That's what C said. Still has 58 points remaining.
Oh, that's a... Ooh.
And Attack Splattershot
Double
getting in some good
pick.
fights.
On that narrow stack. That's actually great. And no, the strikes are coming out. That's what C said is getting their penalty down. Are they making points now? Oh, zone is contested.
Penalty has definitely
That's-
shrunken quite a bit, but Octo Odyssey is back in control of zone.
Dr. Brush is trying to get a pick on the NZAP for against the coolers. Tri-strikes are coming in again. Oh. That's a pick. Oh, there it
Brooke has
is.
Zipcaster out,
Zipcaster.
going straight for the Hydra Splatling.
Oh,
Manages to
but-
trade.
gets a trade out of the Hydra. Let's go.
50 seconds left on the clock, 58 to 18. Both teams still in penalty. Triple Ink Strike coming out, trying to flip that zone.
Ooh. But Scion with the Tri-Slosher doesn't get taken down that easily. He's trying to get that stack in their colors and... Oh, Octo Odyssey again in control of the zone.
Odyssey doing a very good job of suppressing, that's what C said. They're through the penalty even.
Yeah.
Only for that's what C said to give it right back to him.
The last 10 seconds, I guess, we'll have overtime here.
That's penalty
what-
gone for that's what C said. They've got to hold
Okay.
that zone for a while though.
Around our about...
And that was a quick overtime.
You can't paint the zone if you're holding the back cooler thing. Automate. Oh,
Well
what
played
is
to
it
Octo
called?
Odyssey.
But yeah, one win on Octo Odyssey. So, which map zone combination do we got next?
Let me check in the way that doesn't break everything. Next up, we have Tower Control Museum d'Alfonsino. I do not like Museum. This is a known fact.
It's a quite tricky map. On tower control, I don't know if you're on the enemy plat or they are on your plat. I get the feeling that you can steamroll it pretty easy. But otherwise, it's a funny map, and I think one of the few maps with actually flank around dedicated to it.
Music everyone has
So-
entered the lobby, so I can share that this commentary fit is, in fact, something I actually built and used.
Oh, seems like they're ready with their switches. Hold up.
Yep, just got to assign the teams. This map really favors mobility and weapons that can camp behind Spinner.
And also weapons who can, well, attack from below with the ledges. I mean, the Spinner isn't in mid on tower control. Oh, wait. It doesn't spin, I think.
I think it spins
tower
as the
is-
tower progresses.
Also, the Spinner on mid? I didn't know that.
I'm seeing some people in chat say there might be stream issues. That does not entirely surprise me. I am using a beta version of OBS with an encoder that might not be fully supported in your browser. If you continue to have issues with the stream, I encourage you to switch to Edge. I believe Edge works. Alright, on the side of That's What C Said, we have a Tri-Stringer, we have a Neo Splash-O-Matic, we have a Sloshing Machine, and we have a Inkbrush Nouveau.
Yeah. The pick on a Tri-Stringer is interesting. Because you can snipe out people who are hiding behind the Spinner or behind the tower.
Meanwhile, on the side of Octo Odyssey, we have a Splat Roller, we have an NSAP 85, the beloved, of course. We have a Sloshing Machine, and we have a Hydra Splatling. Looks like That's What C Said was able to get through the first checkpoint.
Pretty easily they get their picks. That was a trade with the Tri-Strikes. Oh,
There's a Wipeout.
oh, why? Interesting. So they're gonna go to the second checkpoint. Yep, there they are.
That is a long checkpoint, though, and that Spinner is rotating away from giving you cover.
The Hydra gets pushed back by Tri-Strikes and the Killer Whale, as it seems. But now they're getting their picks. Is Octo Odyssey able to push the tower back to mid? Oh, nope. There's someone.
That's still maintaining control, but they're about to get
Ooh.
wiped out.
That was at least a dribble from Takubaku. Takubaku, yeah. So interesting what they are doing there.
So Odyssey on the board now, making their way to checkpoint 1.
But the brush.
Cleo Bomb is
Get it.
clearing that tower so they can make it through, no problem. They clear the
Oh.
checkpoint even through those triple link strikes.
Yep, I think I saw the Hydra jumping on it in the last second of the Tri-Strikes.
Odyssey still keeping control of that tower, only barely though. That's what C said, flipping it.
The Tri-Strikes are coming down. Oh, the roller gets support to push the tower back. We are on the tower. With the splash, riding it with Malvo.
Link strikes are charged once again.
That's the second push for That's What C Said.
Oh, they don't quite
quite.
make it to checkpoint 3 though.
But they did make some points there.
Currently, the scores are looking like 21 remaining for That's What C Said after getting wiped out, to 73 remaining for Octo Odyssey.
Can they make a comeback? We have only 1:30 left on the timer. Oh, I think, yep. The brush was found on their flank. Hydra's
Rush
watching
got
it and
found. It looks like the fight is happening on That's What C Said's flat, though.
yeah, they are pushed quite back. Again, another flank from the Rush.
Octo Odyssey at checkpoint 2, getting striked and Booyah bombed off the tower.
And the Hydra standing on tower, trying to defend it. Oh, that's a trade.
There's a trade. I believe that's going to reset the checkpoint progress, though. It sure did, but it's cleared anyway. We could be seeing a lead flip here.
Yeah, and half a minute left on the timer, so whoever gets the flip may be the one who gets the win.
There it is.
This time.
Octo Odyssey at checkpoint 3,
Yeah.
clearing it. They're going for the
Booyah is
knockout.
pushing in.
There it is. A comeback knockout.
What?
You don't see that every day.
Now, usually they're fighting on one side, but Octo Odyssey managed to get their push back to the tower.
Very well played. Octo Odyssey are now on game point.
So if they manage to win the third game, they're, well, out of the round and they're going to go to the final round.
We could still see That's What C Said pull a reverse sweep, though. These teams do look fairly close.
They are fighting for each points in the matches. And I just see in the help desk there seems a few problems with the room on Saturday Night Live and Public Anemone. But as it seems, they're figuring out as well what they will be doing.
Yeah, we might have to be waiting on Group A to finish up as we go into Rainmaker Wahoo World.
An interesting map. Just because with the layout in Splatoon 3 you can't really have, you don't have easy access to the Rainmaker on it. Either you're going far around right over the glass, or you're trying to get over the gap on the left side.
Yeah, Rainmaker access is a little bit rough. Other than that, though, it's mostly downhill until it becomes uphill very quickly.
On the last, after the second checkpoint, first checkpoint, it's going to go uphill, and that's always a very narrow way to go there. So yeah, let's see what matches we will see there, or matchups.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what weapons they'll be bringing. It would not surprise me to see a blaster. Because there are so many like tight corridors, blasters can get off a lot of picks as people approach.
Sure. But so far, in this set at least, we didn't see any blasters yet. So I'm wondering what they will do.
Looks like the other side of the bracket is settling out. Both teams are
it
ready to go,
seems.
so let's see some Rainmaker.
Yep.
Very interesting decisions. Would you like to read off the weapons?
Yeah. On that what C said, we have double brush, NZAP and the Wellspring. And on Octo Odyssey we have the T-Shot, the Octobrush, NZAP and the Hydra.
First possession
that's
seems to be going for Octo Odyssey. They're making their way to the lower checkpoint. That's 3 down on That's What C Said.
Oh, the brush coming from behind, getting their picks behind the Rainmaker.
C Said in possession of Rainmaker. We see the Whale find a pick on the 10 attack. That's 3 down on the side of Octo Odyssey.
Oh, and that's the pick on the Rainmaker.
Brush playing quite cautiously, getting rid of that beacon from the Octobrush Nouveau.
They don't have jumps in to the Rainmaker. Strikes are coming down, as well as the Killer Whales. No, they're fighting for the Rainmaker. Oh, Hydra gets
That's
picked
C Said
up
in
and
position. That looks like a checkpoint to me.
that. Yep.
Scores 52, That's What C Said, 51 Octo Odyssey.
Oh,
That's what
can
he
they make
said.
the second?
Looking like they're trying to
Push.
take lead.
And we basically have a fight of the brushes here, as it seems. Oh. Octo Odyssey does have the Rainmaker and is going back to the checkpoint. Interesting pick there, but it's enough to push back that what C said.
Octobrush getting some good picks and some good fights. There's the stamp, though, gonna pop that Maker Shield. Octobrush trying to be sneaky, get in there, but the NZF-85 had their number.
Okay, that what C said is having the Rainmaker right now and starting to make their second push.
That's a belated
Painting.
wipe.
Yep, painting their wear carefully not to get shocked. Oh, Rainmaker gets picked
Rainmaker
up
was
from
left
behind.
alone for a second there. They're 3 down. Octo Odyssey in possession. They still have lead by 1 point. They probably want to extend that lead just a little bit.
They basically need to. The moment they that what C said is going to pass the checkpoint, that's a lead for them. So
See a
they're
brush
better
trade.
make points there. Oh, Onigiri with the quick jump on that snipe.
Rainmaker back in possession of Octo Odyssey. Brush managing to find a pick on the Hydra Splatling. Rainmaker goes down. It's still basically in mid, though.
Yeah, but the pop is now out. Okay, Wave Breaker, Stamper. Oh, Rainmaker's picked up. That's 2 down on that what C said. Octo Odyssey can make a push. They
So
only
Odyssey
need to.
choosing to go through Uninkable.
Oh, and that Sharking Brush is getting. Ooh. Okay, the brushes are running around the map.
3 down on the side of Octo Odyssey. That is essentially a belated wipe.
Yeah,
30
but it was a
seconds
quick one.
left on the match, and
Wait.
no one has scored past checkpoint.
Neither of the teams want to lose their ground here. Especially the Brushes running around trying to get their picks, flanking from both sides, as it seems. I think that's a pop for the Rainmaker. I hear a Stamper.
We've got 10 seconds left. Whoever grabs this Rainmaker might just seal the game.
Oh. And
Nope,
that's
no one
it.
grabbed it. And that's your set.
Yep, Octo Odyssey wins by their first push. Just right to the checkpoint, and well, both teams fight basically in the middle of the map the entire match.
Yeah, that was a brutal round of Rainmaker. Well played to Octo Odyssey. Again, I feel like the actual score being 0-3, that isn't the match we saw, really. That may be the results, but the actual games tell a very different story.
Not at all. If that what CSAT did have their first push to the checkpoint, then it would now have been a second one. 2-1, sorry. And we
Yeah.
would have a match of a fourth match. So basically the Rainmaker match, that was whoever got the checkpoint first has the advantage.
Mm-hmm. Well played to both teams. It looks as though the technical issues have delayed the other side of the bracket, so it may be a bit of a wait.
Yeah, as I'm checking in, they are playing their matches right now. And it doesn't seem they have any errors on their side, so let's basically wait for that match.
Yep. While we wait, let me get things set up at least a little bit. Obviously, I don't know who from Team A or who from Group A is going to be joining us in loser semis, but for now, at least, we can break the stream once again.
Yep. Okay. So I'm just checking, but Mako's Blood Zones seems to be the first match. Okay. Yeah, Mako Zones is the first match, so they still need to play their first match.
All right. Looks like we'll be all set to go once Group A has finished their set.
Yep, or at least starting. They're still waiting for the last member.
All right. Welcome back. That was
That was a kinda long break from the matches before because the issues from the, let's call it the other side of the tournament were fixed and we, well, basically watched the games. So yeah,
Yep.
but we are back here and
We are back with Losers Semis.
yeah.
Taking a look at the maps we've got. It's Tower Control Manta Maria, Rainmaker Undertow Spillway, Clamblitz Scorch Gorge, Splat Zones Mahi Mahi Resort, and Tower Control again on Shipshape Cargo Company.
And the two teams we are reading here are that what Z said from the last set and Public Anemone, which played the set on the other stream. So
Yep,
let's see
both
how
sets wound up
this...
being a 3-0 sweep. So, let's see what these teams can do against each other.
Yep, but it wasn't a clean sweep. They both fighted very hard in their matches, respectively. So let's see what they will do here. Teams are getting ready.
Teams are getting ready for some tower control on Manta Maria. Now, it's worth remembering that the tower on Manta is very short. This makes shorter range sloshers like Tri-Slosher quite good.
Especially if you can secure a point on the bunker or on the flanks that are the short range weapons are having their advantage there.
You could also try playing it safe with something like a Hydra Splatling. We have seen a couple of those so far.
Yeah, but Manta could be a little bit tricky with a backliner. Because you can get flanked pretty easy with the walls so high up. But yeah, let's see how this will turn out.
Now, I've said it before during my cast here, but Manta is one of my favorite maps, even dating back to Splatoon 2.
It's one of the most memorable for sure. But I have a few nightmares on this map too, to be honest.
No.
But yeah. My nightmares shouldn't stop anyone to playing on this map.
Yeah.
So let's see what will we do here. Or what they will do here. We are here to comment it and hype you guys up for that match.
Yeah, so far we've seen some really good matches in these finals. And once we're done here, we will be rating the Dale Sushi Twitch channel to watch losers finals as well as grand finals.
Yeah, and while we are streaming here, they will also stream their matches against Octo Odyssey and Splatterday Night Live. So
Yep, once again,
the stakes
the
are
exclamation
open.
point. Yep. And if you want to see that at the same time as this one, the exclamation point multi-command is still active. You can watch both perspectives at the same time.
You can even switch the chat from left to right, so you can also chat on both streams. But yeah,
Now let's
here
get
we
into
are.
the game. On the side of Public Anemone, we have that Order Shot replica. We have that Mint Decapitator that we saw Meowsing put some work into on the other side of the bracket. We've got a Forged Splattershot Pro, and we've got a Flingza Roller. Meanwhile, on the side of That's What C Said, we have a custom Wellstring. We've got that Inkbrush Nouveau, a Neo Splash-O-Matic, and a Sloshing Machine.
Oh, 2 down on that what C said as they're trying to push the tower. Oh, that wasn't double on with the Trizuka. Okay, Public Anemone is now going in for the push with the tower. Securing the stack, but the brush
So
gets their picks.
On at least 2 people gets cancelled stamp-wise by the Mint Decapitator.
But the push isn't over yet. There are jumps on the tower. The bubbler is down. Oh. And the brush flanking from the sides gets a triple. Oh, and is looking for their mates right now. While Public Anemone is going back to defend the pushes. Missiles are coming out.
We do see Public Anemone, or we see That's What C Said, rather, lose control of the tower. They're back in it, though.
Yep. There are fights on that side of the map, and Weir's coming in. Tower is again back at... Oh no, they are on first checkpoint.
That's What C Said, clearing that first checkpoint as best they can. There they go.
Public Anemone now needs to defend in street, but it's not
Could
a
be seeing a
lead
lead flip.
yet.
There it is.
By 2 points now. But
Current scores, Public Anemone has 60 remaining. That's What C Said has 58 remaining. Not a whole lot of lead for that, not a lot of lead for That's What C Said. And it's looking like Public Anemone is wanting to take back.
as soon as they're touching checkpoint 2, that's the lead. But it seems like
3
the
down on
push
both sides.
looks like a soft wipe to me. Yeah, they're spawning in right now, getting back on their bunker.
You see some triple ink strikes out, pincering the Flingza Roller.
So,
Excellent sniping from the Wellstring.
watching for that decaf before it gets too close.
Oh, but the Trizuka puts a stop to that tower push. Or does it?
But they are still pushing. That what C said is on the tower, pushing back down to 50.
Ah, but they get
That's
wiped out in
wild.
the process. Public Anemone back in control. Retaking mid.
So they have a chance to take the push back. Oh, missiles are coming out. Trying to lock on everybody in. The bubble on the
Big
tower.
bubbler
That's
out. Ready to try and secure that checkpoint. Boyabon comes out to further push them away. There's a lead flip.
Yep, but the brush gets there from behind. Can they get the push on? That's the jump on the tower. Down, and that what C said is back in mid.
45 seconds left in the match. Public Anemone has 42 points remaining. That's What C Said has an even 50 remaining. It's not
Yeah,
much
but
of a lead, but it does favor Public Anemone for the moment.
Yep. And that what C said also needs to get to the second checkpoint to get the lead. So the way is actually a little bit longer for them. Oh, that's a fight with the decaf.
Decapitator basically holding mid alone. Never mind, that Zuka shot is going to help him out. Public Enemy just has to stand on tower for 3 seconds. Which they do.
That's a good question. They were standing all around the tower with four of them people. So it was pretty good defended at the last few seconds of the match.
Very well played. A nice close game. Next up, it is Rainmaker and Undertow Spillway.
So then, let me look something up. There seems to happen to be a disconnect on Day Old Sushi. So
Oh no.
it even
That disconnect's so hard it even killed the stream.
Yep, I need to reload the player. I thought it was just a local issue on my side. But it seems that Day Old Sushi is down. As for right now.
I believe I said in the Day Old Sushi chat during the intermission, Nintendo's network infrastructure runs on a Pentium 3.
It seems like it, yeah. I still don't know why they're still using P2P or peer-to-peer system for the Switch and Splatoon. It's actually more worth than it does more trouble than it's worth it. That's what I wanted to say.
We can complain about the number of clothes all day. For now, let's get back to Rainmaker on Undertow Spillway. There is a correct path to take, and then there isn't.
This
map exemplifies the illusion. Sorry, go on.
Yeah, I mean, for the first push, if the enemies are down, you can get the early elite for the with the wrong way. But then again, you need to pick up the Rainmaker and go back to the left side if you are pushing. So it's a troublesome map.
Yeah, it's the illusion of choice. Just don't pick right. Just go left always.
And it's a better payoff in the long run. You can defend better, you can push slowly to make your way through there, and most importantly, the enemy does need their time to get to that point of the map. But yeah, the teams are almost ready now, and let's see what we have here in store for the second match.
Alright, would you like to read out the weapons?
Yeah, for sure. Public Anemone with the normal shot, the Viper, NZAP, and the Flingzer. While as that what C said has the Wear String again, 2 brushes, and 1, well, shot. It seems they're using their setup with from the.
Oh, they don't quite get that though.
Is this
Oof.
oh, the pop gets cancelled, I guess, and that's the checkpoint.
There's the checkpoint immediately punished by the Trizuka though, so they get a wipeout. Public Anemone trying to make their way back into mid.
Yep. Getting their special ready. Oh.
Oh, but that
The
brush
brushes.
finds a lot of success. Was that a solo
was-
wipeout from the brush?
That was a wipeout from Wipeout. From behind,
Incredible play.
from the flank. Gets everyone on that spot. And no, oh. He gets picked up. The stamp gets cancelled. Oh, and that's
There's
a
yet
wipeout.
another wipeout.
That's what C said. Oh, okay, they
Anemone
picked
got
their
pushed
range.
back pretty far, though.
So, try Suka, but doesn't get any hits. And there's that second brush on the Rainmaker. Oh, Flingers defending the checkpoint. Rainmaker
He
is...
said is in control of the Maker, trying to clear a path to score some more points. And with Public Enemy
Yeah,
being 3 down, they might just be going for a KO. There it is!
That's a crazy play. From that,
Absolutely insane.
from the brush always flanking from the right side. And first getting a clean quad there in mid. And I think for the last push it went again for the flank. With 2 or 3 picks, I think. So yeah, that was well played.
Absolutely. We are for sure seeing a game 4 here. For now, though, it's time for Clam Blitz on Scorch Gorge.
So a really big map for Clam Blitz. So I wonder how they will play there. I mean, for that what C said, I need to keep in mind that I should say it right. On Wahoo World, we also saw that double rush combo. Also on Rainmaker, so I guess they planned these things out. That they always play double rush on Rainmaker.
It seems to have worked decently well for them.
But yeah, teams are getting ready. Clam Blitz on Scorch. So yeah, I wonder if that what Z said is going again for double brush or a single brush. And I wonder what Public Anemone will do now that they know their brush. They need to play against very well played brush player.
Yeah, and on Scorch Gorge, you have, like, a lot of room horizontally. So we might see maybe a Slosher or something to try and counteract it. It's hard to tell.
It's really hard to tell. Especially you can see the flank on your minimap when they're going over the grades from mid. So I wonder how they will play here.
Alright, we do
Yeah.
see 2 brushes on the side of That's What C Said, in addition to a Tri-Slosher and a 10-6 Splatter Shot. Meanwhile, on the side of Public Anemone, we have an Order Shot. We still have that Mint Decapitator. That might be their best weapon against the 2 brushes. We got the Forge Pro, and we've got the Flingza Roller.
Yeah, the decaf is actually a good counterplay if they can spot the brushes.
See a triple H strike come out from That's What C Said.
Oh. That's a trade there on their ramp.
First power
Oh.
claim of the game made by Public Enemy, but it looks like it's getting guarded. I think it's going to the void.
Seems
There it goes.
someone looking for that big. Oh,
No power claim gets
think
made.
the brushes are running around the map, trying to get their picks when they are alone. The decaf is running
That's what
around.
he said, keeping
Oh.
that power clam alive. They've got two of them actually.
They jumped out with the big to secure them. Let's see, there's a bubbler before the checkpoint, but I think there's no follow-up there.
That's what C said. Looks like they're trying to paint more of mid, maybe trying to get some strikes out there to clear a path.
They are trying
Strikes
to
do find a
coordinate
pick.
this specials.
There's a clam in. There's another
Yep.
power clam in.
Yep.
Getting it down to 60 right off the bat.
Power clam, and the Tri-Slosher is still at the front, putting some clams in. But yeah, we saw here great special coordinations. Can they still make the push? Oh,
No, that's a belated wipe. I think that push is dead at 33. Still a very strong push right off the bat.
for the first push of the match, yeah, that's a pretty decent score to no take on.
Public Enemy does have a clam that will last for the rest of the match. They can force it overtime.
Yeah, but they also need to get into the mid first. But it seems there. Oh, there are few picks before the basket. There are no
Oh,
getting the
there's another
second
score.
pick in. Inkjet is out. The Stamper's coming out. Oh, can they? Oh, they can. They can get a few
As he
more.
said, getting it down to 19 points. This power clam will do it. That's game.
Dodging the shots as the brush is actually a big advantage of the weapon. That was a pretty fast match for that what C said.
Very
And-
fast.
And I love the special coordination there, especially in the first push, getting the hammer, the stamp in front of the big clam, so a few of the shots gets actually cancelled out. So the basket is well opened for the first push, and it was also a pretty strong push down to 33.
Yeah, that was an incredible first push, and then they just kept that momentum to seal the deal.
Yep.
This is now game point for That's What C said.
One more
it's-
win.
Sorry, go on.
Sorry, I cut you off. One more win, and that set is over.
Yep, and we are going to Splat Zones on Mahi Mahi Resort. Now, we have seen, I believe it's Public Enemy, use the Forged Splattershot Pro in this. And that weapon actually has quite the advantage on this map.
With the range, for sure. And I think Public Anemone also had a Splatling at one point, if I'm not mistaken. Which, alone for the range, is a pretty good advantage on that map. But I think they need to plan around the two brushes.
Yeah, those brushes might cause a problem unless someone is basically stationed at where Forge Pro climbs up. I could very easily see some flank shenanigans from those brushes.
Yeah, and the second point to consider is the map. The zone is pretty small on that map. So if a brush is running around in the zone, it can't get the zone back in basically almost no time.
I personally hope we see a Game 5.
It would be great seeing these two teams going all out. It will. It's happy to see if that happens. Let's see what we got here on Public
Oh, you wanna
Anemone.
pick
We
weapons?
have Public Anemone on Octoshot, the Decaf, Forge Pro, and the Flingser. While as that what CSET has a NZAP and T-Tech, a Brush, and a C-Jet, Custom Jet, yep. Trading one of the brushes for more paint control on Mahi Mahi. Let's see
We're seeing
what
that zone
we-
flip back and forth quite a bit here at the start. Flingser is
Yeah.
able to launch a volley of missiles.
No one getting their points down on a safe spot. There are fights all over the place. But it seems
Blank
that,
strike comes
that
out from That's What C said.
yeah, and they still secure the zone. Oh,
Oh, we see
Yes,
someone
someone-
fall in the water. I think that was the NZAP.
yep. And then falls into the water while fighting the decaf, I think. So, no, the map is bigger.
The water level
Oh.
has dropped. That's what C said, getting the score down to 50. Public Enemy still
Oh.
sitting in the 90s. But counting
Yeah,
down
but-
rapidly.
They now have the zone. And the points are counting down due to almost no penalty. Oh, the decaf for the flank gets one pick. The Forge Pro from the flank, securing the zones, the brush running around.
There's
Oh.
the zone flip. Public Enemy 57 points remaining. That's what C said, 50 points remaining. Both still in penalty. There's a
And
wipeout.
that's a wipe.
Public Enemy
much
back in
funny.
control and pushing forward.
No, can they get the lead back? Penalty is almost
That
down.
penalty is burning through very quick. Oh, 52.
Oh.
There's the lead flip.
The lead flip, but the zone is still contested. It's oh no, they are building up their points. Decaf trying to fight the
Zone is contested at
an
31.
attack.
Please launches some missiles
Okay.
out. But That's What C said,
Yeah.
manages to take the zone back, putting a penalty
That's a
on
pen-
Public Enemy.
Well said. And oh, I guess Public Enemy is going to take back the zone. The decaf is trying to push in, but gets traded with the bomb.
We get a trade with the bomb. We get another trade. The zone is
Against-
contested. Back in control of Public Enemy. Their penalty is rapidly running out. That's what CSET has to make a move here pretty quick.
Oh, that's another trade. So They're still showing off their fighting spirit. That's great. So Public Enemy is almost down to their
15 points remaining for
last
Public Enemy.
point.
They've got to take that zone back and hold it for
Yeah.
just a little bit. Never mind, the rain paints it in.
A pretty strong special for a zone like this.
That's what C-Set has to hold that zone for a while, though. Current score is 50 remaining for Public Enemy. Or not 50 remaining for Public Enemy. 50 remaining for, that's what C said, 15 remaining for Public Enemy.
And we are down to the last half, 30 seconds of the match. As Public Enemy gets the zone back and puts a penalty on that what C said.
Yeah, the penalty is actually higher than the number of points they have left to get.
Ooh. That was a nice shot from the Flingser, securing the zone.
10 seconds left. Public Enemy has to hold. They lost control of the zone.
They need
If
to
it
get
flips, it goes to overtime. But that's what C said isn't quite able to flip it. We are going to game 5.
To be honest, I expected the zone to flip there. Because it looked like it was painted over, but the game decided it's not there yet.
Judd said no, actually. The zone is neutral. Alright. Game 5. It's tower control on Ship-Shape Cargo Company. It all comes down to this.
I'm really wondering what they will do here. Considering both teams need now play their best.
Remember, this is losers semis, meaning that whichever team loses this is out. Only one team can move on.
So it's basically the game for place number 3. I need to check it first. Not that I'm saying something wrong, but yeah. The loser is basically out. Now just checking if everything is alright on the other side on the stream on Day Old Sushi, but they seem to be fine for now.
And once we're done here, we will be, of course, rating them so that you all can watch Losers Finals and Grand Finals.
The last few matches of this community tournament. So let's see what the teams will do. Teams are now set in and we have tower control on Ship-Shape. A pretty long map. So specials like, for example, missiles are pretty strong there because they can cover a big portion of the map with their line of sight.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of elevation play as well. You can get Splatlings standing up on high places. You can have brushes running around at low places trying to flank.
But
Lots of room for activities.
yeah. The point where you basically fight all over the time is actually mid on this map, because it's, well, the platform where you get on the other platforms as well to the enemy sides. So yeah, let's see what we will see here.
I can read off the weapons this time.
Take your turn.
On the side of Public Anemone, we have an Order Shot Replica, we have a Mint Decavitator, we have a Forged Splattershot Pro, and we have a Flingza Roller. Meanwhile, on the side of That's What C Said, we have a Tri-Slosher, we have that custom Wellstring, we have that Ink Brush Nouveau, and that standard Ink Brush as well.
And we already see some flanks and some picks around the tower, around the mid. Let's see, missiles are coming down. That's what C-Said is trying to push the tower. Right with the brush. The Tri-Slosher is getting picked in mid. Oh.
And Decavitator unfortunately gets found. That's what C said, maintaining control of the tower for now.
Oh. The Tri-Suka shots getting in. But it's not over. The tower is still, well, moving around mid a little bit. Not even under 90. Okay, that's what C-Said is now going for checkpoint 1.
Got about 3 people hovering around tower. There it is. That's what C said clears checkpoint 1. But it looks like they might have lost tower in the process.
Oh, not quite yet. There are still people running around the tower. No Public Anemone can. Oh, Inkjet in air. On air.
Rodon comes out trying to scatter, that's what C said.
Oh. But Public Anemone can't get their foot on the tower quite yet. That what C said is defending the tower pretty well. They trying.
I think I heard Booyah Bomb armor break there.
Oh. And Public Anemone is getting picked up one after one.
That's what C said seems to be doing a pretty good job of staggering them. Making their way to checkpoint 2.
Oh, that's a pick. Oh, 2. Oh, that's a
wipeout. That's what C said, maintaining strong control, making their way to checkpoint 2.
Now it will be hard to get to
There's the clear.
Tower. Oh, can they make their push to the end?
Oh, but there's the wipeout. This time, Public Anemone's favor.
No, Public Anemone needs to make a big reverse push. Because 8 points are hard to beat.
Yeah, current scores. Public Anemone 92. That's what C said, 8. That is very defendable if I'm on That's What C said.
We are coming down on tower. Oh, both brushes gets picked up.
There's another wipeout though.
Now they need to push the tower forward. The last minute of this match.
Public Anemone gaining points as they make the way to checkpoint 1.
Can they secure that checkpoint? The Tri-Stringer and the brush combo. Getting 2 picks. Oh.
Roller
Tri-Slasher.
trying their best to find someone defending that tower.
Oh, I guess that's checkpoint.
That's checkpoint
And
1
it's-
cleared, but they've got another checkpoint to go.
Oh. I think the bomb was pushed into the tower. Oh, is this a wipe?
As he said, holding that tower, 10 seconds
Ah.
left.
The public animal needs to get back into mid first.
But they just couldn't do it.
And that Stamp actually got another kill right at the end. Stamping their way into victory.
Winner of this set was That's What C Said. Well played to both
first-
teams, though.
Yeah. Our first game of 5 match for today.
Yep, the first one to not go 3-0 as far as I'm aware, and it went to game 5. You love to see it.
So
Public
let's
Anatomy,
hope
thank
we
you
can.
so much for playing. You put on a fantastic show.
It
We'll
was
be seeing
amazing
That's What
to
C
watch.
Said. Sorry, go on.
Was amazing to see both teams to play.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
And as for That's What C Said, we'll be seeing them over on the Day Old Sushi feed.
the
I
next few
didn't
matches
replace-
are.
Sorry, I didn't replace the asset on this screen. One moment. There we go. Professionalism.
So, but yeah. Now we hop over to Day Old Sushi.
Noxton, thank you for joining me on the commentary for this one.
I'm glad to help out. It was fun.
Yeah, those were
Few-
some pretty great matches. Let's set up the raid to get you guys over to Day Old Sushi.
And let's see how they will play there.
I believe it's just Day Old Sushi _ TV. The target channel is disabled raids. Well, you'll have to go there manually then.
Alright, they still have that setting on. Because I wanted to raid them too at some point. And was also stopped by the same message.
That's totally fine. Thank you all so much for tuning in, and for more exciting Splatoon events, keep it tuned to Day Old Sushi.